So hi, if you happen to be a giant man baby like myself and my co-host here, Andrew, you probably play a lot of video games and are very much interested in what happens in case of zombie apocalypse. Now,
Apocalypse-size?
Apocalypse-size.
Apocalypses.
Ooh, I like that one. As you're no doubt concerned with how our children will survive during this apocalypse. Now, as of course you know, the best way to prepare for said apocalypse is using the medium we love to call video games. But how will we make sure our children continue to play these invaluable learning tools? Invaluable learning tools.
Seriously, guys, there are a lot of kids who don't get to grow up the way we were lucky to grow up. I mean, I grew up with games my entire life. I played Mario every night. I am glad to be a gamer, and come from a generation of gamers. But there's a lot of kids who spend their life in hospitals that don't get to live the way children live. And God forbid a zombie apocalypse, which is coming, calling it now, it's coming. They'll be ready for it when it comes, if they love to play video games.
And enter Child's Play. It's a charity entirely devoted to making sure that children in hospitals get these video games.
Child's Play is an organization started by Penny Arcade. Two guys started a comic, decided they should give back to the gaming community, started this charity a few years back now. And every year in October they hold an actual 24-hour game-a-thon to raise money. But they take donations all year long, they sell merchandise, and all this goes towards giving children who are underprivileged, who spend their days in hospitals, who never get to have a childhood, a chance to play some good old video games.
They have this thing called Humble Bundle, where you can donate money, get video games yourself, donate however much you need or feel necessary, and get something back. So it's a give and take. You're giving to yourself, and you're taking from yourself. What? No. You're both giving money to charity and taking back some excellent video games. You can choose however much you want to give to developers, or to the charity, or even to the site itself. It's a really great way for people who don't normally want to donate to charity, but maybe they feel the need, even though it's not something they normally do. But this way, they can have a great time playing video games and make sure children do not die in a horrible, horrible death from zombies.
Honestly, Humble Bundle is doing a great service for us. They're taking a bunch of companies, a bunch of developers, helping them get their name out there, get their game on the market, build some hype about these companies, and really take the underdogs and give them a chance in the spotlight, all while giving nothing to the developers, virtually pennies to the developers, who are all in on this, just saying, yeah, you know what, let people enjoy my game, and let some kids get a Wii this Christmas. Let some kids sitting in the hospital who's going to have a crappy year, let's fix it at the end of that year, let them get some online Halo action.
So even if you hate children, you can give money, and you know it's going to somewhere great. As hopefully we'll take in your donations, we're giving you back the opportunity to see a grown man drink 2 liters of milk. I don't know why this is a great idea, but it's awesome.
I figured I'd drink it, see how much I can get through. I'm almost halfway done, actually.
Huh. That's impressive.
I really like milk, it turns out.
Turns out.
But really, I mean, joking aside, I mean, this is a great event, this is a great charity, this is an easy way to give and not to feel like you're being forced into it. I feel so thrilled by you holding that thing.
I know, eh?
But again, I mean, seriously, we all know the zombie apocalypse is upon us. It's days away. You can break the lens.
I'm right for the ledge.
That's just been useless now. I know it's coming. So we figured we'd share some of our strategies with you. Here, thank you for even just taking the time to watch our video, just taking a few seconds, a few minutes out of your day to see what these two idiots want to talk about, and you're getting free zombie advice. That's a pretty good deal.
First and foremost, this is actually quote for quote from the Zombie Survival Handbook. As soon as zombie apocalypse strikes, I don't know how you're going to hear about it. Hopefully you will. If you do not, well, I'm sorry, you'll have less warning, but there's still things you can do. But the first thing you should always do, go to your house, fill up your bathtub with running water. Running water is an invaluable resource. Just like video games, it, is a source of life. You need to at least have some of it every 2 to 3 days. And, both of which I have in my heart. Anyway.
Another great tip I'm going to give out is, a bicycle. Honestly, the greatest tool, I didn't even ride a bike, so I'm totally fucked and I know that. But a bicycle, easy escape, it's fast, doesn't require gas, saves you having to run and risk tripping and falling and dying. And when the thing chasing you can only run a certain speed and really isn't going to get into a car or on its own bike, although bike zombies, that's a fucking threat.
That's a fucking threat. But also destroy stairs. Zombies cannot go up. In order to get to a higher level, they need stairs to go up from. Devise some kind of ladder system that will usually help you out very nicely. Also, knives don't need to be reloaded. Of course, this is null and void if you're fighting zombies that their blood infects. In which case, I would go for a crossbow because you can easily fashion crossbow bullets at least a lot easier than you can fashion real bullets.
And also, if the zombie's already down and you're willing to go up, you got up close already. And I recommend the double tap. Remove the head. You're guaranteed to kill that way. Take your arrows back. They're reusable bullets.
Environmentally friendly and economically friendly.
Cheers to that. Some more great zombie advice too. We're going to give out again free of charge. Is short hair. Women, I know you love your hair, but the more there is hanging, the more there is to grab, the more likely you are going to get eaten by zombies.
Good looking great only works if you're alive. Agriculture, you got to start doing that. That's always important. You got to somehow manage to get your own food and be able to produce your own food. You don't know how long you'll be out here in the middle of, how long you'll be cut off from the rest of the world. So you got to figure out how to make your own food. So somehow find an open area, hopefully a mall, cordon that off and dig down and get some nice earth. It will take a while to get that earth ready to bear fruit and stuff. But hopefully you're in a mall with a garden center.
It's one of those long run tips. The garden. I mean, if it's one of those like the way I've always seen the zombie apocalypse going is I feel like we're all more prepared than we think we are. That just from common knowledge, basic instincts, and people being people, we'd pretty much be okay. The apocalypse would probably end pretty quickly. But in case of a large-scale infection, like really just sudden hit, fuck tons of people being infected, you're going to need something a little better than that. So we recommend going with the garden again. It's a great tool.
It's definitely just great to have. And hunting is going to be hard because you will also be the hunted.
So guys, we're going to leave you the last few notes here and just really remind you, it's a great thing to do is donate. A lot of people, you don't really want to donate. It's not that you don't want to, but it's hard to justify going to put money towards something. So here's this. Check out humblebundle.com. A few bucks. Honestly, I'm not going to say I'm not the best. I went through $6 down this month. That's my 5th month doing it. I got myself 10 or 12 games at this point. I have a nice little collection. It's a great way of donating. Great way of getting back and feeling good when doing something good.
And also, you'll thank us later once you're starting at the face of thousands of zombies running towards you, and you see children in wheelchairs with shotguns. It's just gonna be that simple.
Anyways, to a zombie-free future.
And I'm awesome.
I'm awesome.
Don't forget to be awesome.
I don't know more than half it done. I heard a liter of milk in like these 5 minutes. I'm actually gonna be sick, I think. I was already feeling a terrible idea.
I don't even understand why this was a thing. You thought of this on your own.
I don't even know why we did this.
And I didn't know what I was going to go with that one.
Don't worry
This part will definitely be cut out. No, it won't.